Hey, welcome, Camp Crosley families. We are excited to bring to you the last installment of the Crosley Reads to Kids. This is Mark Battig, the executive director here at Camp Crosley, and we're going to do things a little bit differently. I have enlisted my family, and they will be reenacting the last chapter in the Magic Tree House. And so we have our youngest daughter who will be playing Annie, our second daughter, our middle child, will be playing Jack, and then our oldest daughter will be playing the mom. And behind the camera is my beautiful wife, Celeste, and certainly I will be doing the voiceover. So I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed all the other chapters that we've been able to bring to you. And so this is chapter 10, Home Before Dark. A bird began to sing, tweet, tweet. Jack opened his eyes. He was still pointing at the picture of the Frog Creek woods. He peeked out the treehouse window. Outside, he saw the exact same view. "We're home," whispered Annie. The woods were lit with a golden late afternoon light. The sun was about to set. No time had passed since they left. "Jack! Annie!" a voice called from the distance. "That's Mom," said Annie, pointing. Jack saw her mother far away. She was standing in front of the house. She looked very tiny. "Annie! Jack!" she called. Annie then stuck her head out the window and shouted, "Coming!" Jack still felt dazed. He just stared at Annie. "What happened to us?" he said. "We took a trip in the Magic Tree House," said Annie simply. "But it's the same time as when we left," said Jack. Annie shrugged. "And how did it take us so far away?" said Jack. "And so long ago. You just looked at a book and said you wished we could go there," said Annie. "And the Magic Tree House took us there." "But how?" said Jack. "And who built this Magic Tree House? Who put all these books here?" "A magic person, I guess," said Annie. "A magic person? Oh, look," said Jack. "I almost forgot about this." He reached into his pocket and pulled out the gold medallion. "Someone lost this back there in Dinosaur Land. Look, there's a letter M on it." Annie's eyes got round. "You think M stands for magic person?" she said. "I don't know," said Jack. "I just know someone went to that place before us." "Jack! Annie!" came the distant cry again. Annie poked her head out the window. "Coming!" she shouted. Jack put the gold medallion back in his pocket. He pulled the dinosaur book out of his pack and put it back with all the other books. Then he and Annie took one last look around the treehouse. "Goodbye, house," whispered Annie. Jack slung his backpack over his shoulder. He pointed at the ladder. Annie started down, and Jack followed. Seconds later, they hopped onto the ground and started walking out of the woods. "No one's going to believe our story," said Jack. "So let's not tell anyone," said Annie. "Dad won't believe it," said Jack. "He'll say it was a dream," said Annie. "Mom won't believe it," said Jack. "She'll say it was pretend." "My teacher won't believe it," said Jack. "She'll say you're nuts," said Annie. "We better not tell anyone," said Jack. "I already said that," said Annie. Jack sighed. "I think I'm going to start not believe it myself," he said. They left the woods and started up the road toward their house. As they walked past all the houses on their street, the trip to Dinosaur Time did seem more and more like a dream. Only this world and this seemed real. Jack reached into his pocket. He clasped the gold medallion. He felt the engraving one last time. Jack laughed. Suddenly he felt happy. He couldn't explain what had happened today, but he knew for sure that their trip up in the Magic Treehouse had been real. Absolutely real. "Tomorrow," Jack said softly, "we'll go back to the woods." "Of course," said Annie, "and we'll climb up the treehouse," said Jack. "Of course," said Annie, "and we'll see what happens next," said Jack. "Of course," said Annie. "Race you!" And they took off together, running for home. Well, we certainly want to thank you all. That's the end of the chapter, and thank you for sticking with us during these readings. And we all hope to see every one of you here this summer. So stay healthy and be safe, and we hope to see all of you again. Thank you.